Hi there, how you doing?
What up, FaZe?
Right, Southland. Your top?
What are you looking at?
Nothing, just look at your tattoos and your funky red hair there. Yes.
Right. What do you want?
Nothing, I saw your match today. It's an amazing match you had with your tag partner. What's his name?
Yeah, Jason X, until he decided to turn on me. You know what?
Strange.
Next week, Jason X is going to pay for his mistakes.
Sure, I hope you beat the shit out of him, though.
Hey!
Don't get too close.
Language phase.
Language!
It's a family show, right? Yeah. So how did you get into wrestling, by the way?
I grew up in Orangeville, watching wrestling with my buddies, and I lived in the country, so I spent a lot of time reading comic books and drawing comic books, and to me, wrestling was the closest thing to real-life superheroes that there was. So that's what I did. Except instead of a superhero, some might say closer to a supervillain.
Oh, really? Because is it true that you're friends with Edgy Christian?
Yes, those are the buddies that I grew up in Orangeville watching wrestling with.
So you guys decided to, all three decided to go to a wrestling school here? Sully's?
Edge went first. He won a contest and went to Sully's. Christian followed a few years later, and we were going to go train at the same time. It depended on who got accepted to college, and of course I'm smart, so I did, and Christian's stupid, so he didn't. So he went to train first, and then I followed suit a few years later.
Oh, nice. So is that correct that your parents had a martial arts background?
Yeah, both of my parents are ninjas. They're both multi-degree black belts. My dad was a ranked fighter once upon a time, so I grew up as a karate brat, not so much as a wrestling brat. But
right. So you learned both, though?
Yeah, I actually turned down going to the Ontario karate team to compete with the other provinces to go to the Olympics to pursue pro wrestling.
So I've been wrestling for now how many years?
I started training in '99, so whatever year it is now, you do the math.
I'm bad at math, to be honest. 7. Just 2006, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, so what organization? You're in TNA right now, or?
I'm talking with TNA right now, keeping my fingers crossed, knock on wood. Right, and but I've dabbled in some freelance stuff for WWE.
Oh, really?
I've had a couple matches there in Japan, but I've never set foot on the island. I would like to one of these days. Been England, Puerto Rico, all over the States, all over Canada. Wrestled with a lot of the best guys ever, and I plan on doing this for a long time.
All right, so you're all doing a lot of indie shows, like the PWA. You're doing a lot of...
PWA, it's a good promotion. There's a lot of young talent here, and I'll go anywhere I can go to have the best competitors and wrestle the best guys, and this is the place.
Could you hold up? What? What? Okay. Okay, so about your tattoos, tell me more about your tattoos.
Tell me about my tattoos.
You got one tattoo, I think it's a female tattoo or an angel.
You mean this tattoo?
Yes.
Well, the name we'll keep personal, but we'll call her Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah. Never met her.
Is it based on somebody, or just like the image of her? Or we get the
personally, you fluffy little jerk. I just told you that. I said we'll keep it discreet. Pay attention. Kept a straight face. Stupid puppet didn't keep a straight face. Puppet's laughing.
So you also have an angel tattoo, right?
Yeah, I've got the wings on my back. Hold this.
That's pretty sweet. Does that have any specific meaning, or?
Yeah, it represents freedom. I do what I want, where I want, when I want. Actually, when I'm not being so much of a super villain, I am actually what I would consider a polite anarchist. I do what I want, when I want, as long as it doesn't hurt nobody.
Oh, really? And so you're also doing this thing in Toronto here for the Halloween at the Carpo, what is it? The
Carnival Diablo freak show. Yeah, we're doing a big, giant Halloween show on Halloween night, the 31st, for all you morons that don't know what Halloween night is on. It's at the Reverb, Bathurst and Queen. I think curtains are at 9, shows at 10.
Right, and so what are you going to be doing there?
I am going to be charbroiled in an electric chair where I will have 100,000 volts coursing through my body and I will light a torch off of my lightning bolt coming off of my tongue.
Really?
And I will be the human dartboard. They'll throw 3 darts in my back. It sucks, but it pays the bills.
Wow.
And lots of other stuff. You'll have to come and check it out to see.
Right. And do you have a website or like MySpace?
Yeah, theoriginalsin.com and myspace.com/theoriginalsin. And Sin is SINN.
Can we hook up with passes for the show or?
Bite me. Pay attention.
All right, cool. Thank you for your time.
All right, brother.
Thank you.